everyone. In this mat class today, we would need light weights, so 1 to 3 pounds if you have them, or any canned goods or water bottles that you have nearby, or you don't need anything at all. So let's begin. We'll lie down onto our backs. And again, through this workout, at any point if something doesn't feel comfortable or right in your own body, just use caution and you can eliminate that exercise. So resting down onto the mat, reach those arms up towards the ceiling. Keeping those ribs pulled together, belly button sinking back towards the mat. Reach those arms overhead without flaring the ribs. And back up towards the ceiling. Extend. And reach. 2 more. Last time. And center. Curling chin to chest, bring those arms down by your side, pulling those knees into tabletop for the 100. Start pumping the arms. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Extend those legs up towards the ceiling. Lower down to a challenging level. Halfway through. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, curl up higher. Bend those knees in. Rest the head back. Place those feet down onto the mat. Arms open up a little bit wider than your mat and let your knees fall to one side and the other. And coming center. Place those arms down by your side. Extend your left foot out or left leg out onto the mat, keeping your right knee bent. Pressing that left heel into the mat, slide it back, activating the backs of your legs. Once it's there, switch legs. Extend the right leg out. Press that heel, wrapping your seat and slide it back. Other side. Finding the connections, using that back of the leg. One more set. Pressing that heel down to the mat. Last side. Bending in your right leg. Kick that leg up towards the ceiling. Left leg goes long onto the mat. Flexing the foot back towards you. For single leg circles, circle across, around, and up. Across, around, and up. Belly button is pulled back. One more this direction. And reverse. Trying to keep those hips anchored towards the mat. 2 more. Last one. Bend that knee in towards your chest. Pull it in for a stretch. And switching legs. Right leg goes long, kicking up the left leg. And circle across, around, and up. One more this direction. And reverse, out, around, and up. Reaching that top leg long. 2 more. And bend it in, pulling that knee towards your chest. Breathe. And place that foot down onto the mat. Curling chin to chest. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Left leg goes at a 45. Right hand to ankle, left hand to knee for single leg stretch. Pull it in tight and switch. And switch. And switch. Trying to stay lifted. We're only going to do the first two abs exercises of the series. So really try to power through. Strong legs. One more set. Bend both knees in, shoot the arms out, sweep the arms around and pull it in tight. Shoot it out, sweep. Curling up higher. Really using those abs. Two more. Last one. And rest the head back, rocking side to side. Take a breath. Reach behind those knees, look in and rock up to sitting. Lengthen out those legs in front of you. Feet flexing back for spine stretch forward. Arms reach up. Separate the feet about mat width, so they're a little bit wider than the hips. Looking down and towards your stomach, press those hands down onto the mat and slide them out as you pull the belly button back. And slide them in, stacking the spine up. Look in, lower those arms, slide, and back up. Three more. Ribs are back. Two. Last one. And all the way up. Go ahead and bend those knees, reaching your hands behind them. Knees are about shoulder distance apart. Rocking back, sitting on those sits bones. Look in towards your stomach for open leg rocker prep. You can extend your right leg out and bend it in. Left leg and bend it in. If it's challenging enough to hold this position, you can stay here. But if you want the added challenge, go ahead and alternate legs, lengthen them out and in. Keeping that C curve in your spine, eyes to your belly button. One more set, and then we're going to extend both legs. Extend both legs and hold it, looking out, dropping those shoulder blades down your back. Breathe. Connect the feet in Pilates stance. Reach towards those toes and round down onto your back. Great job. Coming down onto your elbows. Bring those legs, so chest is lifted. I don't want you to shrug into those shoulders. So nice, strong. Legs come into tabletop. Lower the right toes down towards the mat. Tap and bring back up. Left leg. Keeping those knees bent at a 90. Scooping to come up. Just moving from that hip joint. Tap and switch. Last side. Connect the feet, connect the knees, double legs. Lower, tap, and lift. You don't have to come all the way down to the mat if you feel any pain in your low back. Pulling that belly button tight to protect it. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Coming to the top. Let your knees fall to the right. Coming center to the left. Using those obliques, it's a small range. Pulling in tight to come center. Last set. And center. Go ahead and place those feet down. Great job. We're going to come back down onto our backs for bridging. Arms down by our side. Feet are hip distance apart. Tucking the tailbone round up, boosting those hips up and lower down with control. And lift. Round down, bone by bone by bone. Using that seat to lift those hips. Nice and slow. Last two. And one. Let's hold it up there. Kick up the right leg. Lower the leg down and kick it up. Lower and lift. Keeping those hips nice and square. Two. And one. Kick it up. Bend it in. Place that foot back onto the mat. Lower all the way down. Big inhale. Exhale, boost those hips back up, holding it high. Kick up the left leg, lower, and lift. Two, and one. Bend it in, rounding all the way down through the spine. Big inhale. We're going to do one more set. And exhale, boost those hips back up. And round down, and lift. Moving a little bit quicker, trying to keep those connections. If you need to slow the pace, go ahead. Five more. Belly button is pulled in. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up there. Lift up onto those toes and lower the heels. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it on the toes. And lower all the way down. Great job. Pull those knees in towards your chest. You can open them up and rock side to side. Place those feet back onto the mat. Let's come up. We're going to flip over for tricep push-ups. You can go into the full push-ups or you can use bent knee. I'm going to do the bent knees. So coming down onto your knees, cross ankle over ankle. Wrists are underneath your shoulders. And lower down and lift. Strong arms. Belly button pulled back. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Uncross the ankles, shift back into rest position, reaching those arms out, rest your head down, and rolling up. Go ahead and grab those weights, and we're going to come up to standing. Feet are in Pilates stance. Reach those arms in front of you, bent at a 90 degree, so elbows are right in front. Palms facing in, extend out and in. Keeping your core pulled in tight, seat is wrapped. Last one. Stopping at that 90, open up towards the side. Bend and extend. Four, three, two, and one. Bring those elbows down by your ribs. Palms still facing in. We're going to open the feet up slightly, hinge forward, and we're going to extend our arms behind us, flick the wrists. Here, I'll move to the side, and then bend it back in. Extend, flick, and in. Keeping those elbows to those ribs. Belly button is pulled tight as we're hinged forward. Strong legs. Two, and one. Reach towards those toes, rounding up through that spine, and connecting back into Pilates stance. We're going to reach our right arm up, drape it over our head. Left arm stays long by our side. We're going to lean towards the right. If you have any type of neck issues, just leave this exercise out. We're just going to bend, coming center, extend that arm up, and switch sides. Stretching out those side waists. Last set. And center. Bring those arms or those hands right in front of those shoulders. Separate the heels again. We're going to hinge forward. Reach the right arm out, palms facing down. Left arm comes behind, palm facing up for boxing. And we're going to meet in the center and switch. Meet in the center, switch. Switch. Belly button is pulled back. Last set. Coming center, reach those arms down in front, keeping that slight bend in your knees for bug. Open the arms wide, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and close. Open and close. Keeping a soft bend in those elbows. Reaching those arms out. Two, and one. Reach those arms down towards your toes and stack the spine up. Feet come back into Pilates stance. Palms facing in towards you. Elbows are slightly bent. We're going to lift up onto our toes as we bring those weights to our chest and lower everything down for the zip up. Imagining you're zipping everything up, pulling those inner thighs together, belly button in, lower. Keeping our shoulders down, Try not to let them creep up. Three more. 2, and 1. Lower down. Go ahead and bring those arms behind your head, making a diamond with your pointing finger and your thumb for shaving. Lifting up onto those toes, reach those arms out and bend it in. If you're having a hard time finding the balance, you can just keep your heels down. You don't have to rise up onto the toes. Keep breathing. Keeping that core engaged. Three more. 2, and 1, and bend it in. Bring those arms down by your side. Take a breath. You can work out those legs because you kind of get a calf workout as well. Reach those arms straight out in front of you, palms facing down for chest expansion. Lifting up onto those toes, lower those weights down by your side, look right. Inhale, center, left, keep growing that breath. Center and exhale as you rise those arms, lowering those heels down onto the mat. We go the opposite way. Lift. And exhale. Lift. Last time. And center. Great job. Holding on to the bottom of your weights, feet still in Pilates stance for sparklers. Roll those shoulders in your back pocket, and we're gonna do little circles, rising those arms up. Belly button is pulled in, and reverse. Lower. And back up. And reverse. Making nice little circles. And up. Lower. Last time, up. And lower. And great job. We're gonna lunge out. My mat tends to slip on the hardwood, so I'm just going to slide it back for a moment. So feet are in Pilates stance. Lunging out on a diagonal, so almost the exact direction as the Pilates stance. So there's a fist distance between your toes, and you're lunging out. Bending that knee, so knee is over your heel. Lean forward, bringing your chest to your thigh. Arms stay by your side. Extend out in front and back. Out and back. One more time, extend out, pulling those arms back, step back, and the other side. Lunging out, bringing that chest down, reach those arms. Two, and 1, stepping back. Great job. Go ahead and lower those weights down. I'm going to slide my mat back. Reach those arms up, and let's dive down towards those toes. Taking a breath, separate those heels when you're down there. Grabbing a hold of those elbows, and we're just gonna rock side to side. I'll switch to the side so you can see. Belly button is still pulled back. Breathe. And reach back towards those toes, stacking the spine up. Reach those arms overhead, grabbing a hold of one wrist, bend over towards the side. Other side. And center. And thank you for joining me today, and have a wonderful day.